Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I was at the gym this morning and a guy approached me with a question that I've been getting all week, so I had to rush here and make this video. And that question is this really a good time to start investing? Look, it's times like this that millions are made, so the answer to your question is yes, this is a great time to invest. A great time to invest in real estate, rental property, stocks, even crypto if you're into it. Because everything is at an all-time low or close to it. So when it comes to real estate, we have to look for the silver lining in every situation. We cannot lose focus and get distracted by all the noise going on around us. Remember, for every action, there is a reaction. It all depends on how you're planning on investing. So if you're planning on renovating a property or flipping a property, we need to be careful. Because first we need to recognize exactly what type of market we're in right now. Interest rates are through the roof. So we have to ask ourselves, what would be the effects of this? And how can we capitalize on this? The first thing that's going to happen, when people go to get pre-approved for a home loan, they won't qualify for as much. Some won't be able to get financing at all, which means fewer qualified buyers on the market. This will create a buyer's market. Now, a buyer's market is when there's more properties on the market for sale than there are buyers, which gives the buyers an upper hand when it comes to negotiating. So in our situation, this can be a good and a bad thing, because the property that we seen 6 months ago that we had our eye on, we can purchase today for $40,000 to $50,000 less. But this same buyer's market could come back and bite us in the butt when it's time for us to sell our property. So before you even thinking about purchasing a property to renovate, have your numbers in line. Make sure the numbers make sense. Know exactly how much you want to spend on the property, and know exactly how much you want to spend on the renovation. Have your budget in line. Once you figure that out, we're going to run comps on the area. Once we run those comps, we want to see what's the lowest price we can sell this house at. Once we come up with that number and finish the project, we're going to list the property for the highest possible price, but now we know exactly how much room we have to negotiate with. Okay, so what if it's a rental property? Remember, a lot of buyers won't be able to purchase a home during this time, so this will create an increase in renters. Now it becomes a supply and demand game, which causes rents to increase. The 2-bedroom unit that used to be $850 a month is now $1,100 a month. So what about the interest rates? We can ignore that for now, because the rent increase will actually offset the additional costs until the interest rates come down and we're able to refinance the property. The lovely part about this is once we refinance, our note will come down, but the rents won't come down, which would actually give us more monthly income. Now what not to do. I know we're supposed to make an extra payment towards our mortgage whenever we get a chance. Scrap that idea for right now. We do not want to make those payments while interest rates are high. Let's wait until the rates come down, refinance the property, and then start making those extra payments. Until then, what I like to do is find a good safe ETF or stock to hold that extra money in, and let me explain why. Okay, first let's take a look at a traditional savings account. A traditional savings account, your interest rates are anywhere from 3.5% to 4.5% per year. That's the most you'll make on your money if you let it sit in a savings account in a year's time. Now, this is why I prefer ETFs. But remember, we're looking for a low risk investment, so we're not looking for anything high risk. A good sign of a low risk investment is a strong buy. Look for that. Okay, and this is the reason why. Now, this is Robinhood. I don't particularly care to use Robinhood, but the charts are good for me to show you, give you an example of this. So over the last month, this ETF is up 5.45%. Over the last 3 months, it's up 16.8% compared to a traditional savings account that the most you would make is 4.5%. So, this is the reason why I prefer to leave my money here. But you can pick any ETF you want, you can pick any stock you want, just make sure it's low risk. Look, don't go out and break the bank here. If it's only $20 a week, cool. If it's a few $100s a month, that's fine. But what we're trying to do is find ways to make our money work for us. Look, you can do this. The richest people in the world have a head on their shoulders, 2 arms and 2 legs, just like you and I. Create your own destiny. Believe me, it's possible. Claim becoming financially free in 2023. Until next time, make sure you like, subscribe, and go achieve those goals.